Hello and welcome to the Windows Quick Start tutorial. The purpose of this tutorial is to introduce you to the G2C1 module as well as the Qt Creator, which will allow you to write QML code and deploy it to the module. So let's get started. To start off, let's move the files off the DVD and onto our desktop. I'm going to start by creating a folder on my desktop. I'm just going to call this Reach DVD. Then I'm going to go ahead and just drag the items from the DVD into that folder. Now that the files have finished copying over, we're going to install the Qt Creator application. On the folder that's on your desktop, there's a link to the installation wizard, so go ahead and double click on that. And that'll launch the installation wizard that allows you to choose some basic setup options. Generally, I'm going to choose all the defaults on these. If you want to change anything, you can, but I'm just going to accept the agreement and then choose the default installation directory, the default name, and then also just choose the desktop and quick launch icons. And then start the installation process. Okay, once the Qt Creator is finished installing, it should launch automatically. We've included a sample application that should help you to get started with the QML programming language. So let's open up that sample application. Go to File and Open File or Project, and then browse to the desktop where the Reach DVD is that we copied there. We're going to open that up and open the samples folder, and then inside the states folder choose the states project file. That'll open up the demo application out now by clicking on the green Run button in the bottom left corner. That loads a demo of the application, which is pretty straightforward. It's just a Hello World application with 2 displays. Each page has its own button, and we can click on it and the application says Hello World. Next, let's try publishing this application to the G2C1 module. Start by closing this window and opening up the DVD folder on your desktop. We're going to use a program called G2Link to publish this application. First, we have to connect it to the module by selecting the serial port. As it's the last device that I plugged into the computer, it should be on the highest COM port. So I'm going to choose COM4 and hit Apply and Close. And you should see that it's logged in on that port. And then we're going to click on the Publish and Run button, and we're going to choose the desktop and the folder that we created and the samples folder and then the states folder, and go ahead and say select folder. When we click go, it's going to copy this application to the module, and once the application copying is complete, it should restart the module and we should see the new application load. Now that we've published the application to the module, let's go ahead and try making some simple changes to it. Return to the Qt Creator and open up page1.qml. You'll notice that the application's viewable area is simply a rectangle with a text element in it. Let's change hello, the text in that element, to howdy. And then I'm going to click that green Run button again to see that my changes have taken effect. It'll ask me if I want to save my unsaved changes, and I'll say always save before building and save all. And as you can see, the text has changed. Let's go back and change the text on page 2. I'm going to change this to Reach World. And then let's also change the size of the font. And I'm going to go ahead and click the Run button again. And as you can see, the text has changed both on page 1 and on page 2. Now that we've changed the text on both pages, let's go ahead and publish those changes to the module. Start by returning to the G2Link program and click on Publish and Run. And as you can see, it's remembered the states folder for me, so I'm just going to go ahead and click Go. And as you can see, those changes have published, and both the text on page 1 and the text on page 2 have changed. Now, if at any time you'd like to reload the demo application back onto the module, we've included that folder as well on the DVD. So let's go to Publish and Run and browse back to the DVD. And I'm going to click on Demo Backup and select Folder. Now when I push go, it's going to relaunch the demo application onto the module. This could take a few minutes as there are a lot of files it needs to copy over, and it also needs to clean up all the changes that we've made so far with the sample application. But after a few minutes, it should be able to copy all the files over, and you should see the module automatically restart. And your demo application is returned. Hopefully this tutorial has made it easier for you to get started with the Qt Creator and coding in QML. But if you have any questions, go ahead and check us out at the web at www.reachtech.com or shoot us an email anytime. We'll be happy to answer your questions.